Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various regions, counties, territories, states, or whatever they call the first level of subdivisions of the countries of planet Earth on GeoGuessr. And my objective with this series is, well, threefold. It is to A, see places I've never been and probably will never go, and B, hopefully have some fun while doing so, and C, try to score 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever area I am playing at any given time. If I succeed in doing so, well, that's it for that area in this series. It will not feature again. If I fail to score 25,000 points, it might feature again at some later date. Today, I am asking for trouble. I'm going into Vietnam. It's not because Vietnam is trouble, but, not sort of in a general sense, but in a GeoGuessr sense, it's very much trouble still, because it's quite hard to figure out for, well, a person like me, who is very ignorant of where stuff are in Vietnam and how to find my way. So we're going into the, I guess now it's the former province of Tuat Tien Huế. I have no idea if I'm even anywhere near pronouncing that right. Yeah, they had a reform of provinces in Vietnam earlier in 2025, which means that the provinces I am using now are not really current. So, but I think this one still is, except that it's now known purely as Huế. So it covers the city of Huế, which is in here somewhere, and the hinterland, and it's got 1.1 million people, roughly, maybe a little more, 4,900 square kilometers, and the capital is the city of Huế, naturally, which has, according to my sources, 350 odd thousand people. It's probably closer to 370 or something now, I guess. So, yeah. And, that is what we're going to look into. And, my previous runs in Vietnam have taken quite a lot of time. So let's see. There's some interesting areas here. This spit of land here, and these spits of land hemming in these lagoons. Would be cool if I found myself on one of those. I guess it would also be cool if we're out here in the outback, but it could be rough. Okay, but we're going to try it anyway. So let's see. Over here, can make a challenge. Create the challenge and copy the link. As always, put the link in a safe spot for safekeeping, and we start the game. Right. Okay, at least we got an intersection here. Is that a larger road over there? Guess we'll have to check and find out. Can we go this way? No. Okay, fair enough. So let's see. I think I want to go... I always want to head towards the sea if I can. So northwest is not going to be it, but southeast is also going to... This road runs parallel with the sea, actually, so... I want to find something that goes either straight east or northeast. So got a cemetery here, or rather, it kind of feels like, it must be like a family cemetery. And this says Vi Jiang. And a lot of stuff I can't read. I can read it, but I can't make much sense of it. So I wonder if Vi Jiang might say something about the district we are in. But I guess we'll find out eventually, if not presently. And this road doesn't leave me very hopeful of where I'm going, because this is proper rural. Could of course be on one of those back roads in the hinterland that the map showed, but at least now we're heading eastwards. That's good. But yeah, you can see, we can even see hills over here. Yeah. Okay, so that's towards the east, and we got hills. So that most likely means that we're in here somewhere. Well, I guess we could be here too. So, But then the thing is, these are minor roads. So I'm on a minor road. These aren't minor roads. So that's a bit of a, well, it's a bit of a puzzler. Slight bit of a puzzler. And I have to try and figure that out. Now let's see. So, well, there's nothing here, is there? Dankara something. But can't really make sense of that either. So, yeah, this is a tough one. So, what I would assume that we're either around here because there's a built-up area here. That was the Jiang thing. I don't have the roads here running parallel with this major road here. So if I'm there, that could be useful. And from what I'm seeing, well, we do have some good hills over here. But right now, just right now, I'm favoring this because of these roads here. But that should mean if I keep on going eastwards. Well, that's an interesting road. So it curves from going southeast and then we go northeast. Well, it could still be here for all I know, but oh, what was that? That's interesting. Trying to make sense of. I can't. I'm afraid. That was a very creative way of putting up words. But I couldn't make heads or tails of whether. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, so it's called Vinjiang. Vinjiang. Let's see. And Gi. I saw Gi. Yeah. That's Gi. Ni, maybe. Nihi? No, I have no idea. Tuatian Hue. Yep, that's the name of. So, Ni Giang and Vin Jiang. Kwang. Ton. Didn't I see Ton somewhere? Yeah, I might have seen that on the shrine of whatever it was. So, let's see now. I thought I saw something looking in the over here. Let's see. So we got cow, Vinjiang. So cow, I guess, means bridge. Now, I don't have any signs of any of those, and we still haven't found Vinjiang. We found Ni, or how you might say it. So the question is, how large is this Ni district? That's a little hard to say, isn't it? So, I'm a little bit in two minds about that. And then there's this. Yeah, this is a canal, isn't it? This is the proper river, right? Well, that's that is. I'm gonna say it again. It's a puzzler. So, I'll have a look at this sign over here again. So it said we were in Niyang. What does it say here? Oh, this could be. Let's see. Oh, God. And then it says Hop tak, sha, dong. Didn't we see nu here? We saw na. Na, ni, oh. Gods, this is odd. Sort of increasingly like that with there, doesn't it? Trouble is, it doesn't match the buildings we see here because there are no buildings here. It is more of a match with this one. Let's see. So if I am right, so if we go just a slight bit up the road, we have houses on this side. That's a huge building. Can't be that one. What am I missing? I'm missing something crucial here. That's a small road off the sort of a small road. And then we got a building, which could be this one. And it's actually sort of likely to be this one. But if it is that one, something that doesn't quite compute here. Am I even looking in the right place? I should be. So what is wrong with my... Well, it can't be there. That much is true. So we either have to be here or somewhere completely different. So okay, so we got an open space and then we got a building down here, which is not this one. And the road just doesn't match at all. So let's see. So we have a sort of a shimmy thing here. So this is here. Is there a road to the side here? There is. Okay. So then we head up a little bit. And there should be another road to the side. Yep, now we're here. So where are we in relation to this family graveyard? Well, okay. So this building here is this one. And so the road I'm looking at is not marked on the map. So this stuff is that. Okay, we got something now, so let's see. So I just have to agree with myself on that one. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we passed, so we're going to call it 4. And we're down by that one. Turn around, and there's this building. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I look north now, I'm clipping the back of that building, aren't I? So, sorry, I would say I'm there. Let's see now. And if I look eastwards, I'm looking north of that building. Yeah, I think I'm within. Maybe move it another meter or two. There we go. Ooh, that took long. But still, got there. That's the most important thing. Okay, then I learned something, and that is that utility poles may carry the name of the district or precinct or something. And here we got waters to the south. Could we be around here? We could be anywhere on these lagoons. So let's see. Well, this floodwater canal or ditch going on. Okay, what does it say? Oh, we're moving that much. Okay, so yeah, we're moving due east here. A lovely area. Look at that tree. Look at those roots. Wow. Oh man. And then straight into that absolute disarray of wires. Okay, let's see now. Why is it moving so much between? Okay, so we got P1 An, Wang Kwang, and Song Hong. And something by. Tuan An, Wang Kwang. I don't think I can learn much from that. Okay, so Duong, right. Northeast. Dai Duong. Okay, so is Duong name of a town? Let's see. Let's just check the areas here. That Duong could possibly be around here. So, well, that's an easy way of checking that, isn't there? So we've got Le Si and Huang Kwang. Let's see now. Tai Duong Ha. Huang Kwang. Le Si. Okay, so we're somewhere around here, aren't we? Chua Tuan An. Now let's see. So we have. Now we don't have road numbers, do we? Nope. But we got the coffee 2N and the Lolo car travel. Let's see what we find here. That's number 60, but yeah, that doesn't help me. So what businesses do we have here? Okay, so we're quite a lot closer to. I guess we're here then. Let's see. So if Lissy is over there, there must be some seriously small streets. Can we even see these things? Let's see now. So there should be a street going north. That's probably this little alleyway away here. That's probably that. Yeah, we got the Ban Ep. Yep. So this must be the alleyway there. And then there should be another alleyway over here by the tree, I think. Yeah, that's a good question. Do they count? No, they can't count that, the ditch as. Oh, well, Yeah, that's interesting. So let's see now. So we have a couple of long buildings. We could be here, we could be there. Let's have a look from this place on. So, right now we're here, I believe. Cafe. Oh. The Kai Jo I, however you would say it. But this is the Le Si. Right. So this house is there. No. No, this house is. Nope. We're looking at this house, and then we got. I'm confusing myself. That's never very fun. Okay, so cafe thing is here. Next building is this one. This is number 73 that we're looking at here. Then we got the next building, which is this one. There's a slight gap, or should have been. Oh, hang on. Am I moving in the wrong direction now? Oh, God. No, I'm not. Sorry about that. Sorry for all the faffing about. So let's see. So we got that building. And this is open space thingy here. And I have a feeling that thing is mistaken for a road on the map. So this ought to be that. And that means we're here. Yep. Easy location, lots of faffing about, or rather easy to find, hard to pin. And now we're within a cemetery of all places. Wow. And it seems we're quite close to the sea, judging by the color of the sky. So southwest is not a good direction. Northeast, on the other hand, is. Ooh. Well, that's a sort of morbid place to start. I mean, the script is set to find me populated areas at 70% of the time. And, well, I guess you could say a thing or two about the liveliness of the population here. Let's see, so Amduong, that was over here. Could we be oh gods, how am I even going to pin this? Oh gods. Oh yeah, most likely somewhere in here. Oh my word. How even? How? Okay, there are some buildings here, so it could possibly be in this area. This is, I'm looking northeast. And I'm in between buildings. Let's see now. Let's not totally give in to despair here. That could be this building. Although I have my doubts about that. Okay, so we can't go much further that way. Which suggests that we're on the Bao Voi. If this is indeed where we are. It said Anduong on the thingy. And some interesting buildings here. And the good thing is that if we are on the Bao Voi, which I'm starting to doubt a little bit, this is where Anduong is. Let's go back to the cemetery and head southwest. Because if we are in the cemetery, then we should shortly be hitting. Yes, now we're inside the town. Chom Mi Tan. The question is, where do we come out? Phuoc Vu. aren't many businesses that are marked on the map. So let's see. So we got a bend over there. We could. No, I don't think we've come down here. So that bend over there. Let's see now. So this bend over here. It has. Oh, well, yes, it can be that bend. And then it's gonna bend again over here. So right now we're by these buildings. Now let's see, what could this structure that's coming out here be? It's probably this one. So where are we in relation to that? So we're around this bend here. So we got this thing. I do not think it's that. Well, actually, why shouldn't I think that? I think there's a fair chance that it is that, because we got the bend just up the road here. So, and if that is the case, then this must be the structure here. The only trouble is that, well, hang on, it's not a trouble because we move so darn quickly between places with the clicks here. So, that is that, and I think this bit here might be that. Oof, but this could go any which way. Well, okay. I think I'm going to shoot my arrow now. Let's see. So when I go around this bend, very shortly after the bend, I should have... Yeah, where did that go? Crumbs. Where is that thing? Let's see. So here we got the bend. Yeah, that thing is not on... Yeah, this thing is not that, unless it's... Well, there is a fair bit of misalignment here, but... Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, I'm gonna save myself a lot of time, but... it's so hard to make sure. Okay, next one. Now, where are we? Northwest is not a good direction. Northeast, on the other hand, is. But, ooh, we're in the right of Warren here. North, well, it's sort of a good direction. Okay, and let's see now. VNPT. Nothing there. Can we find anything? Okay, going around the corner. Northeast is a good direction. Northwest isn't. Yep, I'm game with this one. Let's see now. Could we find one of those posts with the district sticker on it? Oh, I know. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Just wanted to see what... Oh. Okay. Tonglo Bin An. So, Tonglo Bin An. Is that the name of a district? Maybe? Tonglo. Didn't I see Tonglo? Well, trouble is that so many of these names are so similar to each other that you can see a lot of thongs, you can see a lot of bins and laws and answers, and then eventually you get very confused. So, but okay. So, we just made it off this road. And, well, that's also interesting. So this road sort of, well, not ends here, but it is sort of gets very rural past this point. Lang Lai Tan. And I have no idea whether that is the name of the town or not, or the village. Okay, but fair enough. Let's follow this road because that is, it's going in a good direction. Eee, what was that? Oh no. Oh no. It's a recent development. Oh god. What's the difference in the age between these shoots then? Well, this is shot on a motorbike. So, oh, back on the road again. This is, was it 2024 I saw? Yeah, 2024 footage. Okay. Wow. Bao Tong. Tong. For all I know, it could be Thung. Okay, and... But I want to have some business names, or some storefronts with information like this one, possibly. Okay, so we are in Thong Thong. Probably not. But, nope, I have to keep on looking. That's a serious reggae got going on there. Let's see. Lots of stuff to eat. Could also be menu stuff for all I know. So there's an intersection of some interest. And that doesn't state anything either. But here we got something. Let's assume that we're here. Let's run that assumption. We're coming around a bend. It does have some bendy bits here. Let's see, this road is supposed to, let's see, there's one road down the side here that could be this one. And this one is supposed to end in a dead end, and it did. That's an interesting building over there. So now we're looking south and north. So that in that case means I'm here. So if I go north now, it does bend slightly. And then shall have a rather distinct bend to the right at the top here before it joins with another road. Yes, yes, okay, right. So that means that we were somewhere over here. Okay, so I'm looking westwards. I'm coming straight onto this thing. Okay, now, where is the road to the south? Where is the road to the south? Well, that's quite a far away from here, isn't it? So, where's the way to the north? No, sorry, we're not looking for the road to the north. We're looking for the road to the south. Is this the road? No, that's the road to the north, but the road to the south is where? I don't think that was the road. Here's the road to the south. Okay, right. So right now I'm here. Well, I'm here, but if I cross the road, I'm here. So now I'm here. Yeah, there's also one more confirmation. One more piece of confirmation I need. One more piece of confirmation. I need to go. Yes, we have this intersection here. Okay, so there's a building there, which I assume is this one. Hang on. That's a rather too broad assumption because, let's see, as I'm standing here now, yeah. Oof. This one is going to be a mother to pin, isn't it? Okay, so right now I'm here. And there's a building there, which is this one. Next building, which is there, is this one. And where am I in relation to that? I should be about here. We got that building over there. We have this next building to the northwest, which is over there. And looking at the road, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm going for that. Cool. Okay, this is a tough map, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Final round. Oh my word. Let's hope this thing is there. Otherwise, this is going to be an absolute blister to locate. Got that building over there that might feature. And this, the DT7? The T7? Dale. And unfortunately, this doesn't help me. And Dale, what does it say on the other side? Dale and Wa. Dale and Wa. And the T7. Oh, wait a minute, there are, okay, so there are the T's. Let's see if we can find the T7. The T4, the T3. There's the T7. So Dale and something D-Hua. So the DT7 seems to run from here. La Care. La Care. La Care. Tan. Donghua, 13 kilometers to the southwest. It kind of suggests we're up here. Tomb of Vladimir Morin. Huh, interesting. Wonder who that was. So that's such. I can't really say that I want to find out who that was. Okay, I'm gonna do that right away. Let's see. It was here. Tomb of Vladimir Morin. Let's see now. Vladimir Morin. Let's see now. Okay, that didn't tell me anything. Unless... no. Let's see. Now, I'm going to see if I can find that out later, because that sounds interesting. Who might this person be? I guess there might be someone who's some sort of significance during the Vietnam War. Okay, so we found Dung Hua. That was somewhere down here, wasn't it? Well, somewhere down here. But that's 13 kilometers away, apparently. And we haven't found Da Le. But, so if we move towards Da Le, that could hopefully bring us some. Just getting the balance right here. Okay, so Da Le is apparently in that direction. If I read this thing right. And we go northeast, which is a little confusing with this road. But so I would think that we're up here somewhere, but that's not a given yet. So let's see, what does it say here? It says says a lot of stuff, and let's see, Huang Tui. Let's see, can we find Huang Tui? Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah, so I guess this would be part of the. Let's see, what more does it say? It says Tui Phuong. Tui Phuong. Oh, that's up here. Oh yeah, the DT7 runs here as well. And that's Da Le. Wow, we must be really close. Okay. So this is Tuyet Ni. So if Da Le is over there, we just need a K for Dalek. But that's something else. Well, actually, it could be around here, you know? Except if we're moving north. We've been moving northeast, and we're gonna be moving northeast for a while. So how do we read that? Either that means that we're somewhere around here, or the DT7 is fooling me a bit. Okay, so let's see now. So we move northeast on the DT7. Then we get a bend, very slight, and move towards the north. Yeah, there is something that doesn't quite compute with this DT7 thing. So I'm starting to wonder. Yeah, 1 kilometer out of Dahlia. Oh, and that also probably means where we'll find an intersection. And where we will find an intersection, we might actually find something useful. So let's see, 1 kilometer to go. Oh, this would be it, wouldn't it? Well, possibly. Okay, this is an interesting one. So, it is entirely possible. It's entirely possible that we're now here. That actually looks very possible. On yen lap. Let's see, can we? Ah, man. Let's see. Trung no vuong. Ah, I got you now. I got you now. Okay, let's see. I have to sneeze. Hang on. Oh, man. That one. Okay. Betong. Is that not concrete? Beton. Oh, I like the look of that. Let's see. So here we go southwest, and we're on a bend that bends westwards. We could well be here. Let's see now. So when we go here, well, it bends slightly. Yes, we got a road off to the side here, and it goes in the correct direction, and we got lots of buildings here. And then there will be, after we got these buildings, there will be an open bit. The road is, let's see. Now we've got buildings here. We got a little more buildings around here. Yeah, I think I am fairly sure I'm on the right bend here. Now, that is that. Unfortunately. So, and that is not a structure. I was hoping it was a structure, but it isn't. It's just a trailer. But we haven't quite made it into this bend yet. So, how do I measure this? I could count between these two roads, and I think that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 when I'm past it. So 13 to there. And then the other road, then the other road is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6, we're in the middle of it. Okay, so we've got 13 and 6. I kind of like 18 better. So 13, so we're going to say 13 and 5, which makes 18. So that should be 9. And halfway there. How does that look? I don't quite like the look of that. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Nice. Okay. It's a shame we never got to see the city of Huế, but still. And as far as I know, this area is quite the attraction. So yeah, but still, I was disappointed that we didn't get anything out in the countryside here. And I was kind of surprised that well, I did want locations on this bit of land. So in that case, I got my wish. And, yeah, that was somewhat tough. 2 very tough rounds, and the other 3 are like all right. So I'm quite happy with how that played out. So yeah, that is it for Toi, Tien, Where, or however you say it. And I am glad that you're still with me here on a Tiny Dot in Space. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. So until then, bye-bye.